Guys, a boundary is a boundary. Once you set a boundary, there is no room for negotiation. There is no, well, maybe this time, or I really need the money right now, or I got a little extra time today. It's okay. No, boundaries are cutthroat. There's no gray area. Black or white, black or white, black or white, okay? It doesn't have to be overwhelming. Find the situation. Clients are consistently late, which causes you to be behind on schedule, and it interferes with the rest of your clients, okay? So that's the situation we have at hand, right? Once somebody's late, you're pretty much catching up the whole rest of the day. There's no getting ahead. So the boundary that needs to be put in place is a late policy. Every client that is 10 minutes late receives a $25 non-negotiable late fee. And if they are more than 15 minutes late, it's an automatic reschedule, no exceptions. No, well, I guess this person canceled, so I actually have an extra spot, so I have the time to take them anyway. No, oh, they were super sorry, they were in all this traffic. No, 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 no. No excuses, no exceptions, black or white, okay? Once you make up your mind, you set the boundary, it's done with. There's no confusion, okay? There's no going back. There's no backtracking, backsliding. No. Then you need to decide, how are you going to communicate the boundary? If this has already been kind of like established or set before, just not reinforced, then you can just send out a text or an email reminder, or even remind them during the booking. Let them know, hey, I just wanted to remind you that we're beginning to enforce our policy now. There's no exceptions. If you're more than 10 minutes late, it's an automatic $25 fee. And if you are more than 15 minutes late, automatic cancellation. Absolutely no exceptions to be made. Then you need to determine, how are you going to enforce the boundary. So go ahead and in your head have an idea of how you're going to enforce it. This is why you have to first communicate the boundary, okay? When you have clearly communicated the boundary, it's easier to enforce it. It's very uncomfortable to enforce something that you're not sure that you ever made known about in the first place. So if you're kind of like, oh, I don't even know if I really made it clear to them that this is a policy, of course you're going to be like a little skittish or hesitant to enforce it. But if you know very clearly that you communicated with your client, that you told them about this boundary, you made sure that they understood your boundary, then they cross that boundary, it's easy to enforce it. Hey, as discussed previously, unfortunately you're 12 minutes late and it's an automatic $25 fee. If they don't want to pay it, say, I'm sorry, I can't service you today. And you can give them another chance. But if they do that again and they don't want to pay it again, you don't reschedule them again. They're done. They're no longer a client. You need to also determine in your mind, so that you're aware, what are the consequences of you not setting and enforcing the boundary, and what are the rewards of setting the boundary. So the consequences of not setting it is you're frustrated, you're stressed, you're always working late. All your other clients are, probably low-key displeased because you're always running behind on them. And of course, the rewards of setting the boundary is now other people respect you because you respect yourself, as well as you're a lot more at peace and a lot less stressed. So repost this, send this to other people that have issues with boundaries. I really hope one day that everybody is on the same page with boundaries and they're no longer even a topic of discussion anymore, because this is a major, 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 major influence and impact on our quality of life and our work-life balance and how enjoyable our work actually is at the end of the day.